is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Grab is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swing stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega mogwai swing stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler.
What is up, guys? We are live, and welcome everybody to the stream. Hello. Happy Monday, and La Corda Zero first in chat today. Good to have you on, friend. Hello there, Death Apparatus, Streamer Logic, and David0414. Hello. Also, thank you for the follows off stream. Stain Wagon, Shivanus, Sawira, Harry M5, Juska, Lucifer 7X, Mujinator, 16 Zakar, and Capuche Awoosh. One Featherstorm, hello to you as well, my good sir. Nice to have you on. Oof, okay. Let's slowly caffeinate and get ready for some Riftbound games today. Should be fun. But yeah. What's that clickbait of a title? Rakota, what's up, brother? I haven't even changed my title for a while, man. It's been a while. Dude, you do realize Kick is dead, right? Like, I have no viewers on Kick. Imagine putting a title on it. Makes no sense. Oh, this coffee is so good. What type of coffee machine do you have? I don't have a machine at the moment. Actually, I do. I just don't use it. I have a filter. Like, I just have a little piece of cloth. I put it over a little funnel. I put some ground coffee, and then I pour some water, and that's it. Hot water, boiling water. And it's good to go after that. Also, I think I'm going to start dieting a bit today. I think it's a good time to start. Not aggressive diet, just nice and slow. Pretty plumped up quite nicely. You're like number 2K player in the world. Interesting. Pero si eso es agua. What? No. Café. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Adri. No es agua, no. So, I'm thinking what decks to play today. I don't know yet. So, until we find out, let's chat. You guys have anything to talk to me about? Anything happening in the world? Happening game-wise? I don't know. Throw it at me. What are you guys interested in? Let's hear about your interests. Mr. Pidgey. Hey, buddy. Went to the gun range. Nice. What did you shoot? Marvian to Rise. Welcome to the stream. Have you heard of Crimson Desert? Yeah, I played it. I refunded it. Hmm. I was actually looking at my a blood kicker. Thank you for the follow, or blue kicker. I was looking at my CS:GO inventory, and I have a lot of cases that are worth like 14 bucks each or 18 bucks each. I got like maybe $150 worth of cases, maybe more, maybe like $200 worth of cases. I don't know what to do with them. Just sell them on the Steam market. Just buy a Glock looking for a gun to buy, or just a Glock looking for a gun. I mean, Glock's very reliable. When it comes to like semis, Glock is reliable. Revolvers are usually pretty reliable too. Never played this game, excited to see it. Awesome. It's a pretty fun game. Cases opening time? I don't know. Because I have to buy keys for that. I don't know if it's worth it. Play revisar. I don't know what that is, Adri. Reusar. I don't know it. Never heard of it. Had a nasty 32 Tom Kench against me. He was taking our entire team and one-shotting us. Still cool champ. I've done that. If you get far ahead enough early enough with Tom Kench, you one-shot basically everybody. And the only way to stop him is to CC him. And if the team is low on CC, you just can't stop it. But that requires a massive amount of AP. So usually it means he has something like Steelheart plus the one that lets him double his passive. And then on top of that, probably has Warmags and Rift Maker. And like 25 stacks of Magi's. And then if he can get like a rabbit on top of that, he just one-shots everything, even late game. Glock scissor trigger is an acquired taste. I mean, yes and no. It shoots just like any other gun. I never really noticed it. If they would say a universal rule that no one other than law enforcement can have firearms, do you think you advocate for or against it? That's a great question. Would I be for or against a law that says only law enforcement can carry guns? That's a multifold question. Number one, it depends what country we're talking about. And number two, depends how severe the repercussions of owning a gun are. I think if you want to have a law that says nobody can have firearms except for police, you have to be extremely harsh on the people who have them. Extremely. We're talking like 20 years in jail plus. If you can prove that they carried around that firearm. It should be extremely, extremely, extremely strong. Universal. Oh, I'd say no. No. I would not be for. I would be against the universal law that only police enforcement can have firearms. Many countries, it wouldn't work and would just make them worse. Because there's so many guns in the world, where do you think all those access guns are going to go? Criminals are still going to have them. I don't like the idea of taking away guns from law-abiding citizens if there's a lot of criminality with firearms in the first place. Now, if you have a country that has very few firearms, at that point, yeah, I'm in favor of it. If it's very hard, even for criminals to get firearms, yeah, keep it out of public's reach. Again, very country dependent. US, I would never want that to happen to the US. But you ask me, should we legalize firearms in the UK? I would say no. Leave them illegal to use or own, period. Cat is already out of the bag in the US. Exactly. People, you need to be pragmatic about things. You can't think about, well, in a perfect world, because the moment you start thinking down those lines, you screw everyone over. There are so many idiots out there giving such bad advice because they try to think of fantasy land instead of reality. How many times have you heard a kid go to their parents and say, Mom, Dad, I don't have any friends and I'm getting bullied. And their advice is just be yourself. Shut the hell up, you idiot parents. That's horrible advice. It's himself that got him no friends and got him to be bullied. Maybe consider the fact that he's doing something wrong that's getting people to bully him. Maybe there's a reason nobody wants to be friends with your kid. Now, that's not always the case, but it's such bad advice to say be yourself. First of all, you're not helping your kid. You're literally just like, in a perfect world, everyone could be themselves and be loved for it. But the fact remains, there's a lot of people who are just unlikable and they have to change as people. That's the best thing you can do and teach them. So that's just an example of like bad advice where people are just thinking ideal and not in reality itself. You have to be realistic. Same thing with guns. In an ideal world, nobody would have guns. In an ideal world, there would be no crime. But because we live in the real world where messed up stuff happens, again, it's a case-by-case basis. What country are we talking about? Right? What kind of punishments are we talking about? Let's not forget Zelda music tonight. Don't say we didn't care. Thank you, Gino. Thank you so much, sir. Let me put that on immediately. Immediately, it's gonna come on. Where are we at? I think, wait, which one was it? It's this one. No. No. There it is. Wait. It's not the one. Bro, I can't find the song. There it is. Is this it? No! Oh my god. Oh my, okay. I knew this would happen one day. I wouldn't be able to find it. That's why I sent the... I know what to do. Don't worry, chat. We will find it. Morality test. A try or you think you would look bad. I'm not afraid of telling people what I think. Doesn't matter if I would look bad in a morality test. Give me a sec. There it is. Found it. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Thanks for the follow there, CMGG. Thank you. Thank you very much. Punk becoming a boomer, can't find the music he needs. Yep. Let's have a look. I'm curious what this morality test is going to say about me. See. Moral foundations test. 6-dimensional political psychology test. Is it normally wrong to mistreat one's own body or live unhealthily? No. I'd put disagree. I wouldn't put strongly disagree. Men and women should have equal access to the same opportunities. What do they mean by opportunities? Like, should you have the same chance to do the same stuff always? I'm thinking between strongly and agree. I'm trying to think of any examples where this is not the case. Same opportunities. Conscription is one of them. Yeah, but that's not really an opportunity. That's something that's the other way around, right? I think I strongly agree. I think access to opportunities should be basically a human right. It should be considered unacceptable for leaders to negotiate with terrorists. That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one. I kind of agree. But unacceptable is a very strong word. It's a very strong word. I kind of agree. Because the moment you open up negotiations means people can find for-profit terrorism. It is important for societies to preserve pride in their traditions and heritage. I slightly disagree. There's some really, really shit societies out there. And actually, I mean, what society? Like, not every society, and it's not important. If you have bad culture, why would you want to preserve that culture? I mean, I don't know. No opinion either way, honestly. It depends what society we're talking about. Oh, chat, tell me if you think I'm way off on one of these. I'm curious. Conscription is one of them. Were the thumbnails? Yeah. Nobody should be denied the ability to reproduce, even those with serious inheritable diseases. Strongly agree. You should be the only one who's in charge of whether you're allowed to have kids or not, because it is your #1 right as a living organism to reproduce. Like, there's very few rights that supersede that. You should be allowed to pass on your genetics if you want to. And to give people the power to choose who and who is not allowed to do that is disgusting. It's important for professional environments to uphold formality and diplomatic etiquette. I agree. I do. Not strongly, but I agree. People should always strive to reciprocate any favor they willingly accept from others later on, even when doing so is not expected. Agree. That's how human society works. Sure. It is shameful to purchase something purely based on its luxury status and trendiness. There's nothing shameful about that. Why would you feel shame about that? Large societies need hierarchy and established leaders to function cohesively. Strongly agree. Absolutely. You can get away with not having this on very small society, very small scale, but even then you want it. Casual sex between people who are not in a committed romantic relationship should be heavily discouraged. Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, this is the toughest one here yet. I'm going between slightly agree and agree. Going between one of these two. We're doing a moral test, a morality test. See where we lean. I think casual sex is just bad for society. And I think it should be, generally speaking, culturally discouraged. Slightly in agree. It's between the two. I put agree. I'm going to put agree. I don't know if I want to put strongly agree. Actually, maybe. I'm going to put agree. My point of view, morals only come from God and can only truly be measured by God. It's free will to have casual sex though. So what? What's your point? It's free will not to take baths. It's free will to be dirty. It's free will to be a bum. All doesn't mean it's good. When I say heavily discouraged, I'm not saying legally discouraged, but societally discouraged. It is important for families to stick together and uphold unity even when its members do not get along. Boom, strongly agree. Society imbued with divinity, believe in religion and spirituality, is preferred to an atheistic one. Slightly agree. Slightly. It's a question of culture. I think you can have a very strong culture that can replace religion as a social glue, but religion does a very good job of that. Also, some religions do a better job of that than others, in general, but I'm going to slightly agree here. Having a kid question, yeah, I think kids are responsible for society too. In general, I think people who are okay, here's the thing, I feel like most Americans are not really religious. Even though a lot of them just call themselves Christian, they're not really Christian. They're sinning all the time. They couldn't give a crap. They just like to say they are to fit in. But that's besides the point. Imbued with divinity actually means people actually believe in the religion. Actually believe in consequences. When raising a child, it would be preferable for them to end up kind and lowly than successful but cold-hearted. Woo! That's a tough one. I want my kids to be successful because it means they're going to be happier. Now, if they can be happy, I'd rather my kids be happy and cold-hearted than be kind and unhappy. I don't know how to define lowly. Like, I don't want either of these outcomes for my kids, right? If I have kids, I don't want them to be kind but unsuccessful. I don't want them to be successful and cold-hearted either. They're bad outcomes, both of those. I'm gonna go with disagree. I put much more emphasis on this word because this usually means happiness. Successful doesn't mean monetary successful. It means you were a success in life. I'd rather they be successful than kind, if it meant that they were unhappy. So, I'm gonna go with this one. It is never justifiable to invade and militarily occupy another country that has not harmed or threatened another. That's a tough one. The word never is just an objective, like, yes or no. That's very hard. If you wrote it's rarely justifiable, I would strongly agree. But if you write never, like hard never, I'm going the other way here. I can definitely think of scenarios where I would say, yeah, we have to invade that country for the better of the world. Like, they're very harsh scenarios. Like, if I found out that some random country with some crazy dictator who's never harmed anyone yet is working on using the latest AI to create the world's most crazy biological virus that can kill the world, I say, yeah, invade them and get rid of them. They should be very careful using the word never, because there's no leeway here. If you say it's never justifiable, that means you never do it. And there are scenarios you do it. So I think the question is malformed, but we're going to respect the question for what it is. Otherwise, we'll have to start guessing what questions mean. So let's stick with the hard word never. Wait, so I strongly disagree. There are scenarios where you would want to invade even if they have not harmed or threatened another. Oh, we're just building it for our own defenses. Doesn't matter. You can't always believe that. Providing negative feedback to peers should typically be done sparingly and politely to not offend with bluntness. Disagree. Well, I'm not going to strongly disagree. I'm just going to disagree. I think you should let people know when they're doing bad stuff. Certain punishments are so cruel and violent that even the most evil and dangerous individuals do not deserve them. Disagree. That doesn't mean I think they should be legally allowed, right? But they do deserve them. There are absolutely people who deserve the worst. It didn't state that those punishments should not be used, but no. Deserve? Yeah. Pretty easy question to answer. Society should encourage children to be fully obedient to their parents and defer to their decisions until they reach maturity. Agree. It's a good way to structure kids' learning. Yeah, for sure. You don't want to give kids the idea that they're right and their parents are wrong. Actually, I'm going to put strongly agree. In general, that should be something you encourage your kids to do, to listen to their parents. There is no end goal noble enough, and no okay, again, there is no, these are hard binaries. There is no end goal noble enough, and no circumstance desperate enough. I'm already disagreeing. I'm already thinking of meteors hitting the earth. To ever justify directly sacrificing the lives of one, yeah, what are you talking about? What do you mean there's no circumstance desperate enough to sacrifice the lives of unwilling innocents? Alien invasion comes. Hey, we want those 10 virgins over there, or we're gonna literally obliterate the earth. I mean, you just gotta do it. These are, anybody who's saying strongly agree is an idiot, and they can't use their imaginations. There is many circumstances desperate enough where you just gotta sacrifice the lives of people. What are we talking about? Yeah, we don't like to think about circumstances like that, but in a hypothetical world, of course. What? Anyway. You should say agree, not strongly. No, because they were, no, I strongly disagree. Strongly disagree about that. Because there are circumstances. If it would have said, there are very few circumstances desperate enough, then I would actually agree. Am I willing to sacrifice myself for the greater good? Depends how great the good is. Responsible citizens who are not members of the military or police force should have legal access to basic firearms for self-defense. No opinion either way. Depends on the country. It can go one way or the other. There's countries that wouldn't want that. There's countries that would want that. I'm literally in the middle. Depends on the country, depends on circumstances, depends how much guns there are within the criminal community, depends on too many things. Those who have earned large amounts of wealth should be obligated to provide some of it towards the public welfare and or less fortunate members of their society. Slightly disagree. I was going to go with strongly disagree, but in general, you should be taxed on, it depends on the country's structure. For example, you have a country like, let's say, Dubai, where they have so much money they don't know what to spend it on. The country itself, they don't really need to even tax people on their income tax because they have enough money to do whatever the hell they want. In which case, you don't really need the people who are very wealthy to give any money, right? There are societies that really need taxing of the citizens in order to make proper structures work for people who are disabled, blah, 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 for welfare. So it depends on the country. It's hard to, I'm in the middle here. Is it's country dependent? Obligated to provide? I don't like the word obligated, but I can see it go either way. Pursuing the goal of raising a family and a career that helps achieve this goal is more noble than pursuing a child-free life path. Agree or strongly agree? I'd say agree. Yeah, I mean, it's more noble. Is it more noble? Slightly agree. It depends what you're doing in your child-free path. Like, it depends what that path is. Slightly agree. There are more noble paths than just raising a family. Like, what if your path is to like cure cancer and you dedicate your life to it and you don't have time to start a family because that's what you want to work on? That's a more noble life path than starting a family. But anyway, in general, I would say this is probably on average much more like most people going child-free are doing it for like self-serving purposes, not community-serving purposes. So probably slightly agree. Citizens should never be denied the right to non-violently assemble and protest in public spaces, even when it's likely to progress into rioting. Ooh. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Ooh. If it's likely to progress into rioting. I slightly agree. You should be allowed to, like, get together, and if riots form, you punish the rioters in, like, isolatedly from the big group. I do agree. But, like... if you know it's going to form a riot, should you be allowed to, like, say, hey, no forming of assembly in that spot because we know riots are... I don't know. Like, no opinion either way. I'm in the middle. Depends. Depends on the structure and the laws and how rioting is done. Because you could structure a country where you absolutely do allow protests, but you make specific, like, avenues for them. It depends. It depends on the government structure. I'm going to put it in the middle. Ensuring wrongdoers experience discipline through retributive punishment is an essential component of justice and ensuring the proper function of society. I strongly agree. Absolutely. I think societies are pushovers these days, and light laws for just rehabilitation are bullshit, and people who do bad things should have bad things happen to them, period. And if you don't like it, you have a very bad form of empathy, and you need fixing. It's simple as that. People who do bad stuff should be punished for it, period. Protecting the public's right to privacy from surveillance and espionage should be a greater priority. All right, is it a greater priority than using said tools to catch terrorists or criminals? What's more important? I think I slightly agree. Yeah. I agree to slightly agree. One of the two. I'm going to put agree. This is still important, but I think you don't do this at the detriment of this. I agree with that. Although taste in art, architecture, and style is technically subjective, it is important that a society tries to uphold certain standards of beauty and sophistication. Sure. It's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Like, there are cities literally where in order to make a kind of building, you can only make a certain amount of floors, you can only use a type of architectural style because the city is within that style. Sure, it's nice. It's nice. I agree. It's important. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. I don't know how important it is, but it's a good thing. Especially, like, if you're living, like, it depends on what kind of country you're living in. If the country is, like, poverty-stricken and it's like, well, nobody can have a house because nobody can afford to make a nice house, that's stupid. But on a case-by-case basis, yes. Pike, for sure, over Ezreal. Dude, this is a long quiz. I thought this was short, chat. It is preferable for society to promote that people work through their mental health problems by talking about them openly, rather than trying to hide and ignore them. Promote that people work through their mental problems by talking about... I disagree. I don't heavily disagree. It depends what mental health problem they have. But there's a lot of, like, it's not saying with a professional, right? It's saying to actually be open about your mental health problems to other people. I think that's just a recipe for disaster. You're going to lose friendships. You're going to come off as annoying. People are going to stop talking to you because of it. In general, there are certain problems when you have them. If you want to have a good quality of life, don't tell people about them. Figure out how to fix it. You know, go to a psychiatrist. have somebody to talk to professionally, but society should not promote that people work through their mental health problems by talking about them openly to others. I don't think so. I think that causes more harm in general. It's a bit of a niche view, but yeah. Yeah, I think you have to be very selective who you tell your problems to. And I would give that advice to any kid I had. If I had a son, daughter, look, if you have problems, if there's something that's messing with your head, you talk to your parents about it. You talk to your siblings about it. You can talk to a professional about it. You talk to people who already love you and care about you. You don't go talking to your friends about it. You don't go talking to your acquaintances about it. It's only going to cause you more harm. It might feel good to get it off your chest, but at the detriment to yourself. Being open about the problem, that's how you solve it? No. Being open to people who actually care about you is how you solve it. Not being open about it in general. And whether people like to admit it or not, when somebody's nonstop complaining about their problems, people start to like them less and interact with them less. Because at the end of the day, nobody really likes spending significant amount of time with people who are just talking about their negative life. They're just downers. It sucks, but it's true. So again, it's going to lead to literally having less friends. Because your casual friends really don't care too much about you. They care about you enough because you make them feel good. The moment you start making them feel bad, or you're not fun to be around, they're going to start isolating themselves from you. They're going to isolate you from the friend group. So I think this is just bad. It is what it is, but I think you have to be very selective who you tell your problems to. Do not complain to your casual friends. That's how you lose casual friends. Do not complain to people who don't already really care about you, because you're going to lose those people from your life and they're going to like you less. And then you're going to get more depressed because I don't know why my friends are not talking to me anymore. Well, maybe it's because you're just boring to be around, or you're a downer to be around. Your friends are having fun and you're talking about your mental health issues with them. That's leading them to having less fun. And then they isolate themselves from you. They don't invite you to parties in the future because you're not that fun to be around. If you have mental health issues, talk to people who do care. Talk to your parents, talk to your siblings, talk to your best friend, talk to a professional. So yeah, I'm going to go actually disagree. Now, you shouldn't shame people for mental health problems. That's a very different topic. And you should encourage them to find help, but not to just talk openly about it. No. It's not your therapist. No one wants the burden of your problems. Correct, yeah. It's what's like an ideal world versus the world we live in. That's the world we live in. It's important for countries to pursue a level of economic and military self-sufficiency to avoid dependence on others. Agree. I mean, that's just a very easy agree. Otherwise, people will take advantage of you. I had to explain this to my ex, who was always talking about her problems. It is a sign of a deeply flawed society. Ooh, that's a fun one. When somebody can inherit a large sum of wealth or power without having to work for it themselves, while others inherit nothing. Nope. Disagree. I'm not going to put strong disagree, but no, strong disagree. That doesn't mean it's a deeply flawed society. I think if you're able to accumulate something wealthy on your own, you should be able to give it to your kids, whether it's before or after you die. If I make a lot of money and I have a really nice house, and my kids are now 19 years old and I want to give them a house of their own and I can buy it for them, should they not be allowed to inherit that from me, their parent? No. I should do everything. I should be allowed to do whatever I can to ensure that my offspring is successful in life. I mean, that's literally super hardwired in our brains. At a species level, almost every species on the earth, not everyone, but a lot of species on the earth, unless they have like millions of eggs, the primary mating strategy is have kids and ensure they're successful. It's hard-coded into us. It makes us happy. Every parent, or most parents, want their kids to be successful. And one of the ways of doing that is working hard to give them a good start in life, right? And that involves educating them properly, teaching them how to be successful, and it can also involve giving them things when they need it. So to say that's deeply flawed is just like, that's not the human condition. Yeah. All citizens charged with a crime, no matter how obviously guilty or problematic they are, should have the right to an impartial trial, fair representation, and due process. Yeah, agree. Do I strongly agree or agree? I strongly agree. Yeah. Anything other than that, and you're just setting society up for failure, and giving people too much power over punishment and shutting down your rivals. And yeah, for sure. Especially today's day of like AI. Like, it's not going to be long until like video footage is going to be inadmissible in court. How far off from that are we? You can't even use video footage anymore in court. I can't wait to see the first defense of that. Sir, we have you here on video camera robbing the store. And as a defense takes another tape. Well, here we have the exact same video, but look, it's Colonel Sanders robbing the store. And he has a big, like, KFC bucket with him. And it's going to be indistinguishable. Like, if I could make this using an AI prompt, how can we admit that in court? My friend has been framed. Somebody put an AI video. Like, you know, that's going to be a defense. It's going to be legitimate. If you can't prove the video is real anymore. So yeah, I think strong due process is super important. You should be able to have an impartial trial. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to live in a society where you can just be jailed because people think you're guilty. I think it's a horrible precedent. It is wrong to let friendship obstruct justice. Covering for a close friend who drunkenly performed a hit and run. It's wrong. Yeah, it is wrong. Doesn't mean I wouldn't do it. If my brother did a hit and run, I would cover for him. Brother is a form of friendship, I would say. You can put it in that category, even if it's family. But it is wrong. They didn't ask if you would do it. They're just saying, is it wrong? I would do wrong things in my life, but it's wrong. The primary goal of government should be to prioritize the interest of their country. Yes. And those who currently live in it, yes. Rather than pursue the well-being of humanity at large. Yeah, strongly agree. That's literally, that's what you're voting the government in for. Because unless the interest of the country, as in the citizens themselves, want to vote in a government who wants the humanity at large to be good. Like, but then that's still the interest of their country, right? Just, this doesn't mean this is not going to happen. You can vote in people who are going to work on a global scale than just in a local scale. But that's still in the interest of the country, so yeah. Society works best when most of its members share similar values, beliefs, social norms, and mannerisms. Of course, with newcomers being expected to simulate and adopt those values before joining. 100%. Nothing else makes sense. If an external threat ever attempts to exploit one's homeland and its people, every citizen should be willing to stay behind and sacrifice their life to defend it if called upon. I disagree. You can't really expect people to all be patriotic, especially in today's world where globalization is such a thing. Yeah, I disagree. We don't live in a world anymore where, like, you only have your country, your home. People have multiple homes. So, maybe this was the case like 500 years ago. That's different. Today you can just move freely in a lot of cases. Some people, on the basis of their talent, risk-taking hard work, and/or contributions, are more deserving of wealth than others. I mean, is that even a question? Obviously. Somebody who works hard 12 hours a day is more deserving of wealth than somebody who works no hours a day because they're lazy. I mean, what? How else can you phrase this question? I'm trying to think of, like, is there any other way to interpret this question? If somebody works harder, they're more deserving of wealth than somebody who doesn't. Yeah? If a citizen enjoys the quality of life, culture, and civilization of their country more than others, they should support If a citizen really enjoys their country more than other countries, they should support actions which increase its external might, power, and influence on the world stage. Either way, I mean, they can support it or not, doesn't really matter. They should support their country staying the way it is if they like it the way it is, but whether that should happen to other countries depends on what they care about. Okay. No opinion other way. I'm going to put it in the middle. Certain inanimate objects should be treated as sacred. What? Immoral to disrespect them even when no property damage is done and nobody's around to witness it. Doing comedic poses in front of a war memorial. Sacred's a weird word to use. Immoral to disrespect them. Is it immoral, even if nobody is around to witness it? Oh, I'm gonna put disagree. If nobody's around to witness it, then how is that really immoral? I don't think so. An individual who is well-intended, but could be considered a social misfit. Okay, so people who just have no social awareness. Weak, timid, and dull-witted should be given the same courtesy and respect as their peers, rather than treated as a burden to society. Should be given the same courtesy and respect. No, I disagree. So, respect specifically as a word is, it's something you earn. You don't... Everybody should have a base level of respect. So, when you meet somebody you don't know, you should have a certain base level of respect for them. After you've gotten to know them, that can go up or down. You can meet somebody, and after knowing them for a week, you have some massive respect for them. Because they deserve to have that massive level of respect, right? All of a sudden, I'm going to give person A more respect than person B. This is kind of saying should be given the same courtesy and respect as their peers. No, it depends on the peer. There's peers that are going to have more respect for than them, right? In general. It's a weirdly... I think what they're trying to ask is... Like, when you first meet them, then kind of yes, but this is already saying this is somebody you've already known for a while. I'm going to go with disagree. Social awareness is something you respect someone for. Not necessarily, but they're saying also social misfit. Dull-witted. Weak. Like, these are all negative personality traits. In general. You can end up having more respect for somebody who does a great job, who leads the team to victory, who etc., right? Like, there are people who just get more and more respect as time goes on because they get stuff done. So of course you're gonna have more respect for those people than people who don't really contribute much, even if they're well-intended. You end up respecting them more. That's just natural. Why wouldn't you respect them? Have you ever met people you just don't feel much respect for? Who just let the team down? Even if they're well-intended? Sure. People let you down, and then you lose respect for them. Even if they're well-intended. That's just human nature. You're saying you never lost respect for somebody who did something, even though they didn't really have bad intentions? Just because they were weak of personality? Of course you do. I can come up with a million hypothetical examples of people you just lose respect for on the spot. People who don't stand up for themselves, they lose respect in people's eyes. And you gain respect when you see somebody stand up for themselves. Classic example, there was in high school, I was probably around 16, and there was an Asian kid. He was new to the class, and he was very small. He was like 5 feet tall. Small kid. I was like 6 feet tall. And I never physically bullied anybody, but I like to bully kids and just like mess with them and tease them. And bro, I knew him for like, he was like 2 months into the class, and I was messing with him one day. You know what he did? He dived at me and bit my arm. I gained a massive amount of respect for him. We ended up being pretty good friends. Well, not good friends, because he was kind of antisocial. He wasn't really a friend of anybody. But bro, the kid dived at me and bit my arm. I'm not joking. That's what he did. This little tiny Asian kid. I was like a foot taller than him. Way bigger than him. I started messing with him, just like calling him names or something. He dived at me and bit my arm. Massive respect. Good for you, brother. Well played. Yeah, he gained my respect. Whereas if he would have just taken it and just like gone to a corner, you lose respect for them to an extent. Bites you equals non-bullyable? Sure. I'm not saying bullying is good. I'm just saying I did it. It's an example. And anybody watching that interaction happen gained respect for him. It's like, good for him, you know? Well done. Are we going to pretend that people don't gain respect from the actions they do? Of course they do. Mentally sound adults should have the absolute right to decide what they inject into their own bodies, even when it may be detrimental to public health. Ooh, public health, though. I disagree. There's one thing personal health, there's one thing public health. Such as fentanyl recreationally, as well as refusing vaccination. I think anyone should be allowed to refuse vaccination for themselves in general, unless there is met a certain threshold of like world danger. Like for example, let's say a virus came out with a 30% mortality rate if you catch it, and the world just needs to be inoculated ASAP, or humanity is just going to fall apart. Yeah, I can see arguments for governments literally forcing everyone to get it, or jail time. I can think of scenarios like that. But like, there are some really bad drugs out there, like fentanyl, for example, that you should just, you should just not allow it. But then again, I don't think those people should go to jail. I think you got to be way harsher on the people selling them than the people getting them. It's hard to say. I'm going to disagree. There are scenarios where you should not allow people to take certain drugs. During peacetime, government should be prohibited from seizing the personal property of law-abiding citizens for state planning, without their consent, even if dues are paid in compensation. I slightly agree. There are scenarios where probably should be allowed to take it, but that's why I'm not going to put super agree, but in general, I agree with that. Democracy where leadership is determined by public election, is in which every citizen has a right to vote, is universally preferable to any method of state governance where leadership is appointed from the top down instead. So this, I have two answers for this. Strongly, I disagree and agree, depending on how you take it. So I agree with the way it's worded. I think that is universally preferable to any other method of governance. But I think the best form of government is a dictatorship where the dictator is actually a good dictator. Period. The problem is, what happens when he dies or gets replaced? Now you have a system with a bad dictator that you can't change. So long term, absolutely, being able to vote people in and out is preferable, because when you have a bad governor, you vote him out. Right? And you can replace the government system over and over again until you find something that works overall. And that's just great universally. But a really good dictator can get way more done than any elected government can, because there is no crazy bureaucracy keeping him from doing what he wants to do. But that requires a good dictator, and good luck finding one, right? So I agree democracy wins. But I also think that a good dictator can get more done. You just can't guarantee he's going to be good, so that's why dictatorships fail. It is distasteful for a citizen to publicly question the technical knowledge of scientists, the bravery of those in dangerous lines of work, or the work ethic of manual laborers if they themselves haven't achieved similar feats. Yeah, it's distasteful. Doesn't mean they're wrong, but in general, when somebody goes, well, actually, if they have no literal background in that area, it's distasteful because usually they don't know what they're talking about. Right? That doesn't mean they can't prove they know what they're talking about. You can definitely go and prove yourself right, but the way it's framed is people who've never themselves achieved similar, like they're not in that line of work. They don't really know what they're saying. So yeah, it is distasteful. You better have a good, you can have a good enough argument that's no longer distasteful. All right. If the current governing system has proven itself to be competent in ensuring the well-being of its citizens, awesome, that's a good government. All of its laws should be followed to preserve social stability, including ones that seem arbitrary or that you might disagree with. That's always the case. You should always have to follow every law. And if a law is no good, you try to change the law. You don't just break the law. You try to change it. And you can definitely contest it, but yeah, for sure. Certain activities are so disgusting that they are deeply immoral, or even completely consensual, physical, harmless, and done privately. Certain activities are so disgusting that they're deeply immoral. Two consenting adult twin siblings, both of whom are using protection. If it's done privately, harmlessly, physically, the question is immoral. And in my mind, I view morality through a lens of from whose perspective. From an onlooker's perspective, it can be deeply immoral, sure, no matter what. From their perspective, it can be not immoral, and both things can be true at the same time. So whose perspective are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know where to put this because I don't know whose perspective. Because in the way I view morality is a perspective question, not a question of like I don't think there is an objective morality. Like morality from human point of view is different than morality from a virus's point of view or a bacteria's point of view. My morality? Yeah, but am I the partaker in the activity? Am I a third person observer? Right? It still doesn't matter. It depends what position I'm in. Am I doing something really bad? Am I observing something bad happening? If it's done privately, can I even have an opinion on it? If it doesn't appear in my, like... If there's two aliens doing something really funky on Mars, is that immoral? Like, seriously. If two alien twins are getting it on in Mars, is that immoral? And do I have any right to have a say on that? Like, I don't know, man. Even if it's my morality. I don't know. I'm just gonna put no opinion either way. I don't know how to I don't know how to answer it. I don't know how to answer it. My morals say yes. This question needs to be phrased better. I don't have a good answer. I don't have a good answer for that. It's moral, might be weird. It's not moral or immoral. It depends on the perspective. Society is at its most admirable when business, schools, and public institutions follow a culture of perfectionism. It's most admirable, prioritizing the enforcement of deadlines, punctuality, quality control, and commitment to long-term planning over more flexible or lax systems. Slightly agree. I think when you have an admirable society, when does this most often happen? When there's a good culture to getting things done long-term. I slightly agree with that. It's hard to use the word admirable. I think if you rephrase it, like, I'm putting slightly agree to rephrasing as societies tend to end up very admirable when the following happens. Yeah, that usually does lead to good long-term outcomes. Mainly from long-term planning. A lot of societies don't do this. They just do short-term planning because elections happen every couple of years. So either you get something done in the next 3 years or you're going to get voted out. You can't make long-term plans. It's a problem you see in the US, for example. If you get voted into government and you say, well, we're going to fix the country, it's going to take 15 years, and for the first 4 years, we're going to see nothing get done because this is long-term planning, you're going to get voted out. Because, like, what the hell happened in those last 4 years? So, yeah, I'm going to put slightly agree. Ever play the card? Bro, if I click end quiz and it's like, okay, you got to send $15 to see the results, I'm going to ban the person who gave me this quiz. Type 1 if you've seen those before. You spend like half an hour doing these freaking stupid quizzes. You finally click see result. All right, now we need your email and $20 and we're going to send you an entire report of how you ended up. Oh my God. All right, next. It is unethical for the government to place restrictions on what ideologies, beliefs, and opinions can and cannot be expressed within social media and academia, no matter how dangerous they might be considered. I disagree. I think it can be ethical. Well, I strongly disagree. No matter how dangerous? What do you mean, bro? What? There's some pretty disgusting things that should not be allowed to be said. Like if you say, kill all people in X group, if that's being pushed on social media or academia, like, absolutely government should be able to place restrictions on it. For sure. Yeah, the word no matter how dangerous. No, it does matter how dangerous. It should be considered socially unacceptable. Oh, I like that one. Socially unacceptable. For respected, high-status authority figures, such as renowned generals or great scientists, to demand preferential treatment from civil society, such as skipping queues at a hotel. To demand it. Yo, bro, I don't understand this question. Wait, are you saying if I am a great scientist, Alberto Einsteinler, it should be socially unacceptable for me to say, hey, peasants, move out of the way. I have no time to stand in this Taco Bell queue. I want my order now because my brain power is being limited while standing in line because the blood is flowing to my legs instead of my massive brain. What is this question? What the hell is this question? What does this even mean? Chat, help me. I don't know what they're trying to ask. What? Is that socially unacceptable? I mean, it's not unacceptable. Quite honestly, if Alberto Einstein walked up to a line, it's like, hey, guys, I'm literally here solving the quantum dilemmas of our time, but I'm also kind of hungry. Do you think I could skip the line so I can save the world from an imminent, like, quantum tunnel disaster? I'm like, Mr. Einsteinler, go right ahead, sir. You've got better stuff to do than wait in line with us peasants. I don't know if I would say that's socially unacceptable. I'm gonna disagree, man. I think there are people that are so awesome that, yes, go ahead and skip a line. You deserve it. Sorry, dude, wait in line. It is socially unacceptable for a guy who cures a disease to expect to skip lines at Disneyland. I mean, depends. I mean, yeah, let's but slightly disagree. I don't think it's socially unacceptable for them, well, to demand. Demand. Yeah, I'm gonna slightly agree. To demand it, that's not okay. You can't demand it. You can request it, though. You can definitely request it, but not demand it. If he really was smart, he would just bribe to skip the line? Sure. All right. Chat, last question. It is preferable for the public to be aware of a hard truth concerning them and have it result in outrage instability than it is for them to be kept under blissful ignorance. I think that's not true. If something's going to cause outrage and instability, you don't want outrage and instability. Example, you become a new leader of a country and uncover that a previous ruling government many decades ago secretly experimented on its citizens, and if this information got out, the outrage would be taken advantage of by many radical groups who are ideologically opposed to you. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good example. I disagree. You should not let people know. Why would you want to cause harm in your society? In general, you keep that thing shut down. You don't tell people about it. If it's going to be used against you and it's going to be used to break down your country, you keep it under wraps. It can definitely be cool to let people know once you think the time is right to do so. But in general, no. This is a great example. If it's going to be taken advantage of by radical groups, we're going to, like, break down society with that. Don't give them ammunition. Yeah. All right, chat. That's the quiz. What do you guys think? Am I a horrible person? Am I the worst person you have ever met? End quiz, see results. I'm super high in authority. I care very little. I'm somewhat fair. I'm right in the middle when it comes to liberty. In group, purity. I have no idea what this is, chat. Not even close. I have no empathy. That's good. There it is. There it is, chat. You've heard it here first. I have no empathy and I want my authority. Unethical? Purity is at 50. The thing is, a lot of these questions could have been phrased better. They weren't very, very good at the phrasing. They were just okay with the phrasing. There were some interesting questions in there I liked. What is the meaning of the CARE Foundation? Desire to minimize the suffering of others and protect the weak. Okay. Public welfare, tolerance of misfits, mercy towards wrongdoers. This is all bullshit, chat. This is all bullshit. Politeness, pacifism, emotional openness, and childhood innocence. I mean, childhood innocence is pretty important, by the way. I don't know how that is grouped with the rest of these. Culturally, Northern, Western, and Southern European society tend to place the greatest emphasis on care. Well, I guess I was born in Eastern Europe, so maybe that's why. But yeah, this makes society fall apart. Tolerating people who are misfits, mercy to wrongdoers. Yeah, bad. Simple as that. Just bad. We live in a time where people feel empathy for the wrong people. It's good to be empathetic, but you have to be selectively empathetic. Because when you try to apply empathy to everybody, there's going to be a large group of bad people who are going to take advantage of that. And you can't let that happen. You can't let it happen. You got to shut that stuff down on the spot. So, facts, of course. Do you know what usually happens? You have a great structural government, and you fix the country, your country becomes a utopia, and nobody's committing crimes. And now when everything is good, people get lax, and they say, well, now that everything is so great and we have so few criminals, let's actually treat those few criminals nicely as well. And then slowly crime starts to rise. And then 30 years down the line, you're asking yourself, hey, why is crime rates up? We used to be utopian. And then you start making more strict laws. You start punishing, and then maybe crime starts going. Like, it's bullshit, dude. It's BS. Talking about immigration, I disagree. How is this? What does this have to do with immigration? Tolerance of misfits and mercy towards wrongdoers. That has nothing to do with immigration. That has to do with how you treat criminals. This is not an immigration question. Can it apply to immigration? Sure, but this is not about immigration. You'll become vegan? I'll never be vegan, almost. Most likely. I mean, never say never, but... Alright, so I'm super low on this, and I agree with that, if this is like one of the main parts of it. What about authority? Is defined as the desire to establish and conform to rules, institutions, hierarchies, and leaders that are deemed as being essential to stability and efficiency of a... I mean, this is just true. If you don't have rule of law, everything falls apart because you allow bad people to prosper. Period. Misfits has nothing to do with criminals, though. I know, but you do have to stop people who act out of line, whether it be legal or not. Otherwise, your country has no culture. If everybody should be applauded for being exactly how they are, then culture falls apart. Culture is one of the glues that keeps society happy. You want everyone to try to fit in. The moment you say fitting in doesn't matter, just be your beautiful self, is where culture just falls apart, and then society slowly just starts... Like, people start thinking only of themselves. What makes me happy in the moment, period. I don't have to conform. And conforming is important. It's a social glue. So. Values pertaining to authority, lawfulness. Super important, lawfulness. I mean, of course, respect to elders. So, when you're a kid, yes. Trust in experts, important. Discipline, important. Assertive leadership, important. Meritocracy, one of the most important things out there. Industriousness, of course that's important. East Asian societies, sure. Greatest emphasis. I mean, these are all important things. Accepting queer people who feel outcast is bad for society? What? Queer as in gay, you mean? Or queer as in weird? How are you using the word queer here? I don't understand your question, dude. Purity. What did I scored 50 on pure, that's boring. In-group, 71%. In-group loyalty foundation is defined as the desire for members of one's natural in-groups, their family, tribe, or nation to collectivize for the benefit of said in-groups. I don't understand that. Values pertaining self-sacrifice, nativism, national sovereignty, traditions, family unity, natalism, social cohesion. Societies in regions that are geopolitically tense and or have recently escaped foreign occupation tend to place the greatest emphasis of in-group loyalty, Eastern Europe in particular being the demographic region that scores highest in it. I can see it being somewhat important, but not the end-all be-all, and there can be some very toxic traits to this as well. I guess that's why I hit 71 and not like 92. Like, some of this is important, some of it is not. I don't think natalism is important at all, or at least not... If natalism is like liking people who are born where you're born, right? I don't know. I think tradition is important. I think family unity is super important. Social cohesion is very important. National sovereignty, more or less. I don't know what nativism is. Self-sacrifice, more or less. Depends on which one. So, yeah, depends. Liberty, 56. I'm surprised. I find very high importance for liberty. I wonder where I scored badly on this. Values pertaining to liberty. Free speech, I'm extremely high on free speech. Bodily autonomy, I'm pretty high on bodily autonomy as well. Democracy, quite high on it. Privacy, decently high on it. Personal property rights, extremely high on it. Self-defense, extremely high. And voluntarism, more or less. Yeah, I think I maybe, like, if it's telling me I'm only 56 on liberty, I think I misinterpreted what they wanted to ask me for a few questions. Fairness. That's a weird one. I'm super high on fairness. Fairness Foundation is defined as a desire for people to be held accountable for their actions in an equal playing field. Yeah, 100%. Values pertaining to fairness include racial and gender equality. 100%. Equality of opportunity. 100%. Honesty, 100%. Reciprocity, 100%. Impartiality, 100%. And safeguards against nepotism and I don't even know what cronyism and nepotism is. How did I only score 62 on that? I wonder what question threw them off. Probably one of those, like, questions that is, like, 100% of the time, where I just thought of, like, counter examples. But again, that's a problem with them designing their questions badly. This was fun, man. I enjoyed this. There were some really good questions here. I kind of want to go over it again, but I'm not going to. You missed a couple of questions about gender and race for that one. Wait, there were no questions of gender and race, though. Where? There's only 48 questions, dude. Wait, where did I miss a question? There's only 48. 4 or 5? There was not a single question on race. I didn't see a single question on gender either. I think there was one asking something like, question 5. Is it wrong to treat someone differently? Wait! Wait, did I miss these questions? Wait, did we actually not answer those? I didn't read these. Wait, where did I start? We didn't answer these questions. Oh. Wow. I don't want to redo the whole thing, dude. Can I go back? We fixed it. Yo, it's fixed. Yo, it's fixed. I missed these, I guess. Okay, this is where we agree. How did I miss these questions? Rigged? Okay, we missed 2 questions. Is it important for societies to preserve pride in their traditions and heritage? Oh, I put this on purpose. No opinion either way, because it depends how good their traditions and heritages are. If they have trash traditions, yeah, I remember that. I think I just skipped number 5. Is it wrong to treat someone differently solely based on their race, ethnicity, or caste? Differently how? I think if it was gender, I could see arguments for that. You definitely treat women and men differently. Like, differently how? But for race? Like, when would you treat people differently because of their race? I think that is wrong in general. Would I treat people differently because of their ethnicity? Depends how you define differently. Like, ethnicity and caste, I mean, that's what races do? I mean, yes, but you can also treat people differently because of their race, ethnicity, or caste for other reasons that are not racist. Like, for example, would I treat, let's say I'm in a country somewhere in Eastern Europe where there's literally 0 black people, right? And then I ran into a black person. I treat them differently just because I'd have a different conversation with them. I'd ask them where they're from, right? That's treating them differently. That's because I'm curious, not because I'm racist. I mean, my interaction with them would be somewhat different because questions would pop up, right? But that's not treating them different. I think when they ask treat differently, like, I think that asks a different question. That's like nitpicking definitions. Like in general, you should not treat people differently. But that would mean like with less respect, more respect, disdain, etc., right? So if we're going to take that question at what it's trying to ask, I'm going to put disagree or strongly disagree. Yeah, I'm going to put strongly disagree. It's a shame they didn't, like, they should have one for gender though, because I do think you treat genders significantly differently in a lot of senses. Well, not significantly, but there's scenarios where you do treat them differently. Yet, I wish the word wasn't differently. Like, is it wrong to treat somebody with biases solely based on their race, ethnicity, or caste? Like, but yeah. And there was nothing on gender here at all. Oh yeah, men and women should have equal access to the same opportunities. Yeah, okay. So we just missed one question. Got it. He didn't change at all. Wait. Okay. Need to watch your streams more, man. This is such interesting content. Mostly been watching your Riftbound YouTube videos. Thanks, buddy. I like doing this kind of stuff. I love, you know, it's weird. I'm the only person I know who loves test taking in school. I actually really enjoy taking tests as long as I studied for them. I've always enjoyed it. Like, give me questions. I just like answering stuff. So this for me is like almost like brain crack. It's because I do this, like, I don't do it as much anymore. I think I'm getting old. My brain's getting old. But me in my 20s, whenever I'm not actively doing something, I'm just thinking. I never stop thinking. Like, I'm always running ideas in my head and like asking myself questions and running hypotheticals. It can be a little tiring sometimes too. But my brain is always like, if I'm ever sitting down, nothing to do, I just start like imagining stuff, imagining hypotheticals. How would I respond to that? What would I do in that scenario? And I think it's really fun when you get structured questions that are designed to make you think. Because when you're by yourself, a lot of your questions don't really make sense, and you don't find, like, it's rare to find very interesting questions, but these are all interesting. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. They get you to like put your thoughts in coherent lines and find answers based on them. And you'll find that many people out there, they don't have coherent way of thinking. There's so many people who just don't know what they believe because they have never put any of their ideas under scrutiny. They've never tried to actually challenge their own ideas. Now, I challenge my own ideas so often that I have a very good idea of what I believe, and I have very good reasoning to believe it, and I've tried to break down my ideas enough times that they hold under my scrutiny. But it's fun to see other people's attacks on my ideas. And these questions often do that, right? In the way they're worded. Right, the Big 5 personality quiz, one of the biggest peer-reviewed and widely accepted ones. I'm down to do that for a bit. If it's not too long. Chat, type 1 if you want to do a little bit more, or you guys want to play. I'm curious. You guys bored yet? One. 40 questions. 5. Let's just have a quick look at it. If it's bad, I'm not going to do it. If it's thought invoking, I might do a bit. Do you have it? Like, I'll tell you one of the reasons I really like this test as well. All the questions I feel were very fair. There's questions people ask that I just refuse to answer. Like, if someone asks me, hey, Grappler, are you a Democrat or a Republican? Well, first of all, the answer is literally neither one, because I have my own views on ideas. I probably believe certain ideas Democrats have. I probably believe some ideas Republicans have, but people can't fathom that. It's like, you got to be one or the other. Which one do you lean to? Oh, you slightly lean to that one? Well, then you believe everything they say. Like, those kinds of questions are stupid, dude. Ask me about a topic. Don't ask me about, like, who's my God, right? Is my God Trump, or is my God, I don't know, what's the opposite of Trump? Hillary Clinton. Who do you pray to at night? Hillary or Trump? I'm like, what? I don't pray to either one. Yeah, but if you had to pray to one of them, who would you pray to? If you had to choose. Shut up, dude. What are you talking about? Give you a general overview, more detailed if you pay. Hmm. Yeah, but I need a... Well, you can't post the link in YouTube, I guess. But yeah. We're never one or the other. A lot of people are. You'd be surprised. You say we're never, but a lot of people are one or the other. There are policies I agree with Democrats and policies I agree with Republicans, sure. The link is above. Yeah, but it doesn't appear for me because YouTube kills links. So you got to just tell me, like, what is it called? The Big Five? All right. Free open source Big Five test. All right. Why is it not dark mode though? Oh my god. It's so bright, dude. Chat, what the hell is this brightness setting? I can't even... Can I make this dark mode? Whose bright idea was that? All right, let's try this one. Woo! Oh, this is pretty short. Wait, okay. Take the Big Five personality assessment. Rate each statement according to how well it describes you. How it describes me. Based on your ratings, I accept people the way they are. I mean, what does it mean not to accept someone? I mean, I just accept that people... Like, you're an idiot. I accept it. Wait, what? Wait. What does that mean? Wait, what? You're retarded. Let it be. You know, like, sure, okay. I mean, sure. I believe in the importance of art. Yeah. Yeah, accurate, actually. Art is important. No, oops, wrong one. My moods change easily. It's not that easy to change my mood, dude. No, easily is definitely not. That's inaccurate, period. I take care of people before taking care of myself. Nah, I think I take care of myself more often, and then people. There's very few exceptions to that. Like, when you say people, does that mean just like randoms? I don't know. No, I mean, like, it's so hard to say. I gotta go in the middle, because when it comes to very important stuff, that's the answer. When it comes to trivial stuff, that's the answer. Like, if I see people that need something, and it's trivial for me to give it to them, I just give it to them. Because it doesn't cost me much. When there's something that's very important to me, I prioritize myself over other people. Where do you put that, right? Thank you for the follow there, Real. Where do I put it? I don't know where to put it. I don't know. I'm always prepared. Nah, not really. Nope. I have a vivid imagination, which is pretty high. Sure. I feel comfortable around people. It depends on the setting. Usually yes, but not in every setting. I often feel blue. Nope. I'm the life of the party. Pretty medium around there. Depends on the setting. Some places I would actually put full on accurate. Some places I would just put inaccurate. I treat everybody with kindness and sympathy. Nope. There's people who don't deserve kindness and sympathy. Like, absolutely not. There's people who deserve my hatred. I get chores done right up. I have a kind word for everyone. Nope. I am skilled in handling social situations. Decently, but not full. I would say skilled. Yeah, I am skilled. Doesn't mean I'm an expert. I often feel anxious about what could go wrong. Anxious? No. Start arguments just for the fun of it. Yep. I often worry that I am not good enough. Nope. I find it difficult to get to work. Streaming is the easiest thing ever. Never. Stay in the background. Not really. Sometimes, though. Sometimes. There are many things that I do not like about myself. Nope. I seldom feel blue. True. I do not like art. Wrong. I stop what I'm doing to help other people. I've many times stopped what I'm doing to help other people. But it depends how hard it is to help them, right? Sometimes it's just too hard to do and you just don't stop what you're doing. But if it's easy enough, yeah. Change my plans frequently. I don't know what frequently means. Often troubled by negative thoughts. Nope. Feel comfortable with myself. Yep. Avoid philosophical discussions. Nope. All right. This is super fast. Rate each word according to how well it describes you. Based on your ratings of how you really are, not how you would like to be. Ooh, okay, I think I'm original. Systematic? Not really. Either way, shy? Not really. I can be shy sometimes. Soft-hearted? Not really. Hence, never. Inquisitive? Yes. Forgetful? Sometimes. Reserved? Sometimes. In certain aspects of myself. Agreeable? Not really. Nervous? Super rare. Creative? Somewhat. Not like super. Self-disciplined? When I need to be. Outgoing? Usually. Charitable? I don't know what charitable means. I'm charitable ideas. Am I charitable with like money? Probably there. With ideas, yes. I'm gonna put in the middle. Moody? Not really. Imaginative? I say so. Organized? Not really. Talkative? Yeah. Humble? Not really. Pessimistic? Not at all. I have a lot to say usually. Enjoy going to the museums. Depends on the kind of museum, but a lot of museums are boring. I always make good use of my time. Not really. I'm interested in the meaning of things. Always. Avoid taking on a lot of responsibility. Somewhat true, yeah. Probably yes. I'd like to draw attention to myself. I don't like to draw attention. Not really. I'll draw attention to myself if I think it's entertaining or important. I feel I'm better than other people. In what? Probably. Like, it depends how you define it, though. Better than other people. That's a hard one. I'm better at stuff than other people, usually. Am I objectively worth more than other people? No. Am I worth more than other people from my own perspective? Yes. Like, how do you answer that? How do you answer that question? I feel I am better than other people. From whose perspective? I mean, I'm going to put yes. From most perspectives, yes. From the universe's perspective, no. But better at stuff? Like, what does better mean? Better at doing things? Or better as in worth more? Because worth more, only from my perspective, but not from other people's perspective. Like, I can look at myself from the third person and say no, or from the first person and say yes. I don't know. I'm going to put yes. I think I'm not better, but not worse, too. I make friends easily. Relatively true. I make plans and stick to them. Medium. Not interested. That's wrong. I criticize other people. Put it there. I don't talk a lot. I enjoy hearing new ideas. It's important to me that people are on time. Yeah. I express myself through art, music, or writing. Not really that often. I do not try to predict what may happen in the future. I do. I find ways to bring happiness to my friends and family. True. I tend to come up with better alternatives to established procedures. Yep. I like to joke around. Yep. I feel connected to a larger force or power in the world around me. I can see my feelings and experiences reflected in creative works. I don't even know what that means. I can clearly visualize what could happen in the future. Sometimes, depends on the scenario. Like, you can often see cause and effect. Okay, I'm going to put yes because it says what could happen, not what will happen. Of course, I can see the hypothetical scenarios. I spend my time helping people closest to me. I do. Often come up with new ways of doing things. Sure. I feel that most situations can be improved with a little humor and playfulness. Sure. Universal or spiritual forces at work in my life. Nope. Creative outlets are a stress relief for me. Not really. Make plans for many years into the future. Not really. I will do things for my loved ones before I do things for myself. Not always. Like what things? I don't often do things for my loved ones. I mean, I do sometimes, especially if they ask me. I think this would be like an insta yes if I had kids and an insta no if I don't have kids. Like, what do I really do for my parents, for my brother? Like, they don't really need anything from me often. Oh, I will do things for my loved ones before I do things for myself. Will I do it? I mean, I will. if I need to. I'm gonna put this because it's a question of will I do it, not whether I do it. My ideas are often unexpected and surprising. All right, chat, you guys answer this. I feel like they somewhat are, but I think I'm pretty grounded as well. Like, isn't it often the case that like I'll have an idea and it's like, yeah, that makes sense. This is something that can be surprising. I mean, who the hell expects me to put Ruination in Poppy decks? I'm gonna put yes here. I often try to lighten the mood with a joke. Sure. My life holds a higher purpose. Not really. I would enjoy writing a poem about my feeling. No, poetry sucks. I'm often looking ahead, anticipating future events. Sometimes. I come up with small, everyday ways to be kind to others. Nope. I am an innovative problem solver. Yeah, I think so. I'm a serious person. Serious. I believe the universe holds powerful mysteries that we cannot fully comprehend. Of course it does. We don't know how the universe works. Can you imagine turning my experiences into a book or song? That's a pretty private question. There are some parts of my life that make a good book, but that I can't talk about. I have a good sense of what my future holds. Kind of. Hope to see you in LA. I'm going to be going to Utrecht probably. Do favors for other people? I do. I have ideas that are original and different from what has been done before. Oh man, I'd like to put yes, but like everything's been done before, chat. Like, I'm going to put middle. Everything's already been done. Like, what ideas do I have that are fully original and different? Nobody has those. I can be playful or even silly person sometimes. Yeah. I feel deep appreciation for the purpose and meaning of life. Not really. I use my creativity to bring meaning to my experiences. What does that even mean? I have trouble picturing where I'll be in the next 5 years. I'll be streaming to my stream. I go out of my way to make other people's days a bit brighter. I don't go out of my way. When I have a problem, I come up with new and unexpected ways to solve it. True. I am known to have a great sense of humor. Chad, am I funny? I don't think I'm known for that. No, I think I'm just going to put middle. I don't think I'm boring either. I feel we're all part of something greater than ourselves. Not sure. Next. Attitude. AI attitude survey. Wait, what? Higher personality. Wait, what? How often do you use AI tools? What the hell is that, dude? Get results? I'm super open. I'm not really that conscientious. Extroverted, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Yo, chat, we're 0% neurotic. Holy crap, we're insane. Okay. Your personality patterns. Empathetic idealist. Practical caretaker. I don't know, man. I think this test was very low. Like, it was a very simple test. It didn't really tell me much. I think the other test was way better. It put a lot of deep thought. This one wasn't really much deep thought. No real deep questions there at all. Very simple questions. All right. Chat, shall we play some Riftbound? I think it's Riftbound time, boys. The questions seemed very vague. Yeah, they did. But, I mean, I think those questions are good for the average person to take just to give a feel of their, like, personality. It's more like a personality quiz than it is of, like, how your ideas lean. All right. Yeah, the other test was more fun overall. What are you drinking? Water. As long as we don't play Aurora. Free personality quiz. There's a Teemo deck I found, by the way. I want to kind of check it out. But wait. I didn't save it. No. I didn't save the deck. We should build a Teemo deck. I think we can do that. Let's build a Teemo deck, chat. Make Monk Teemo. Let me clear this real quick. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Let's do the following. Actually, would that even work? Okay, hear me out. Teemo. Okay. We go Timo. Hear me out. What if I made it... Okay, guys, is it crazy to make a deck entirely out of hidden cards so that this Timo always hits for 5? What do you guys think of that? Is that insane? Because now we have enough of them. Do we like Evelyn? Maybe. We need units. It's a damage card. Hey, thank you for the sub there, buddy. Chaos Ringing for 69 months, the best sub number of all time.
Value tilde.
The value? Yeah, we're building some value here. How does this look to us? I am the longest subber yet? No. I don't think you are, but it's a pretty cool number. You're one of the higher ones for sure. Thanks a lot, dude. How would this deck even play? Does it have enough draw? Ooh, you know what we need to do with this? Okay, it can't be all hidden, but it has to be mostly hidden. I think if we're playing this... I think we want to play Downwell as a 2-of. I think we want to play Draw in the form of inverted timelines. You want to play Seal? I think we want to play Rasa. I think this is kind of what you want to play. Now, I could play Purple Ezreal as well, but I don't think we're going to play Purple Ezreal here. I think this works, sort of. I don't even think we run any denies or anything like that. I think this looks good to me. I'm not going to play Nocturne or Stack Deck now. I just want to test it. I want to see how it feels. I want to see how the deck feels. Is this playable? I think it is. What other card is necessary for this to really be good? Is there anything that really combos well with Downwell? Is there any Downwell card we just need here? Do we have enough draw? I think we have enough draw. With triple inverted timelines. Nocturne's a better reveal than Hidden. Yeah, but Nocturne is not a... It's not... I mean, yes and no. Like, yes and... He's just a bricked top. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he fits. Last Rites. What is Last Rites? Oh, this one. I'm not sold. Emo pulls card back. Man acceleration is important. Draw is good. I'm going to empty my hand pretty fast, which makes inverted really good. Switcheroo. Can't play deck around Graveyard without... Do we need Last Rites, though? Yeah, we actually want Last Rites. You're probably right. Probably want 2 Last Rites. Now... Now it gets kind of weird. Let's do this. What about Battlefield, chat? We need some Battlefields. What are we playing? What Battlefields do we play? Vandal Tree, obviously. Yes. Just need 1 Last Rites. You're probably right. I kind of don't mind Aspirant's Climb, honestly. For longer games. I also don't mind, like, Grove of the Godwillow for draw. But there's so many decks that run this as well. It's kind of good for them. But I think it's good enough. Void Gate? No, I don't deal enough damage. I didn't go for any damage dealing cards. What hidden? There's nothing with hidden. Star Tipped? That's not bad. Blue team. Oh, you're right. It only does +1 damage though. That's the thing, right? It only deals 1 bonus damage with Blue Teemo. You go from 5 to 6. I don't think it's worth it. Other decks benefit more from it. No, if it dealt 10, it would be Biss, but it doesn't. Ooh, this is actually... Zon Warrens is pretty good. I kind of like Zon Warrens. You got it routed, I believe. Alright, let's put Zon Warrens. Now that I think about it, Merchant would be really good. This dude, Traveling Merchant, would be really solid here, just to find the cards you need. But at that point, we're going lower on these cards. You got it routed, I believe. Wait. Can you repeat Mirai? What is Mirai? Friendly repeat cost. I don't have repeat in my deck. Which one gives repeat? The Academy. The Academy is interesting. It would give repeat to spells, but like, what spells are important to repeat with? Only this guy. That's it. Nothing else. Inverted Timelines is kind of decent for repeat, but that's about it. It's still expensive. All right, let's try this. Let's just give it a shot. What? Did I not copy it? Copy? Import? What? No, import. God. Deck is legal. Alright, let's try it. I'm very curious how this plays. I have not run Danino. Pretty good. A repeat if you have the might, I guess. Let's give it a shot. I'm very curious if this is going to even work. Thoughts before we play it? Any believers in Teemo supremacy? Any Teemo enjoyers? We're facing Kazakhs. An annoying deck. Probably we're going to be trying to hold. Double height is nice though. Let's do this. Got an 8. The reason we're playing this Teemo here is because he's always a 2-drop. If we don't find a 2-drop, we're screwed. Okay, we're gonna go first. I don't think this is a very good matchup, by the way. Keep. Downwell versus Kha'Zix. Do we keep it? It's not bad. Nah. Alright. I'm ready to go. So, we need a 2-drop. I'll play my boy. We want to hide this Teemo to surprise him. How close is this to lore? Not that close. Okay. Mr. Root. Capture. It's fine. We do want to dump our hand as fast as we can and then play inverted timelines for the value. We can play inverted next turn. You can have it. Recycle. What am I recycling? Go to 2 points. Pretty happy with that. Capture here. Go to 3 points. Hide. Oh, recycle for blue Teemo. Oops. Oh, he's blue. Oh. Forgot to recycle for blue Teemo. My bad. Do I draw? Alright, pass. You can just attack with both. See. What does that do? When I move an enemy unit to a battlefield. When I move to a battlefield, you may move an enemy unit to that battlefield. All right. Reveal. So this triggers. Let me do here. Enter shop cards. Wait, why do you get a point? Why does he have a point? Oh, wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3 damage. We got unlucky with the damage amount. That is unlucky. Let me see. Reveal. That's 4 power. He allows it. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 2 cards. I don't want to bounce my own unit because I'm killing. It's 4 to 4, right? Oops. Okay. Mana 2 from battlefield. But he's not alone. When defending alone, nothing was defending alone here. Just fine. We're gonna hide this Teemo here, I think. We're doing good so far, chat. Like, so far, so good. Go to 4. Let's see here. 1, 2. Kha'Zix. Enemy is alone here. Wait. But you do reveal here, right? And shop cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 damage total. How do I... 9 damage. 4 plus 5. Alright, it's pretty good. Wait, is he not dead? Oh, this guy... Did he play this guy there? I guess he did. 1, 2, 3. Do this. Draw 4 cards. Okay. Good luck breaking through that. It's a very, very hard board to break into. Good morning, Unleashed. Good morning. Guys, how do you like the deck so far? Like, it's working good. It's very hard to break through double Teemo. I'm gonna be honest. That's not easy to break through. That's a lot of damage. Remember to cycle back multiple cards randomly? I just did there. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's a button for randomly. You're kind of cheating. Well, it's not really cheating, but yeah. Otherwise, with Teemo, you could just keep playing hidden cards for energy and flipping them so you have more room for hidden cards. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, so Teemo dies here. Wait, doesn't Root die? Wait, with Void Assault? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah, so it's 4 versus 2. Okay. Got it. Fair. Alright. Okay. Yo, that's so annoying, dude. That is so annoying. He got both of those. Holy crap. Yo, he got both. That's the 3rd Void Assault. He's had all 3. What the hell? Mr. Root's dead. Isn't that because of the battlefield? What? What? How does he not die? Am I defending? You're attacking, yeah. He was 3, yeah, that's why he kills that. Correct. He was 3, I know, that's why I used for Shrew. Yeah. Okay, let's see. How do I play this now, chat? Wrong scene. Ooh, I do have the wrong scene. My bad. Fix that. He goes to 4 now. He's going to go to 5. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Here. Here. Go to 6. Here. Converted timelines. A lot of hidden stuff. I'm gonna hide 2 things over here and 1 thing over here. It's not perfect though. It's really not that great. They're not that good. Because I have nothing to swap for. That's the issue, right? I'm not happy with that. This is at 4 might as well. Evelyn with Kha'Zix. Yeah, I guess. But it's still not good enough. He needs to buff this a lot more. Now I wish I didn't equip this. It would have been better to keep her at 2. We just stay like this. I don't know where to play this card. All right. He might be able to buff the Kazakhs, though. We'll see what he does. He kills Evelyn before you're fighting? No? Oh, wait. You're right. You're actually right. I needed to hide this to make it... Ooh, I messed up, I think. I needed to hide this in order to make it reaction speed. Oops. I think we into chat. Yeah, I think we threw. Yeah, I needed to hide it. My bad. My bad. Okay. He buffs it to 6. I misplayed. Damn. Okay, so this reveal on that. 1, 2, 3 on that. Okay. Oops. YouTube chat is more chill. Sometimes. Sometimes, yes. I might have draw. I'm low on cards. His hand was very good. Unfortunately for us. He doesn't conquer. Guys, he doesn't conquer. What are you talking about? What? Okay, sure. He doesn't conquer, chat. Seven versus 10. I think I use this now, honestly. But I could just get rid of this guy as well. I'm just gonna let it happen, yeah. We lose Rasa here. And then he goes... I think we want to make sure we kill both off instead of keeping this alive. This is 6 versus 0. 6 versus 2. Guys, good. We're at 7 now, hopefully. I need to draw better cards. I'm in trouble here. Wait, we got an AI person popping in? Did I miss it? Thank you for the follow there. Weak Brew. Thanks, man. Is Aurelia on the top in set 3? I think Draven's better than Aurelia. That's my personal opinion, though. I don't know if you guys agree with that. Okay. We draw... Oh, that's such a good top deck, dude. Such a good top deck. That's really, really nice. Well, how do we play this then? So we just... Everything here, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think we just pump everything down. Can he have enough power to break through it? I don't know if he can. I think we just put everything to hold. That's the best play. Joseph top decks, thanks. Wait, I entirely missed your guys' entire conversation. How did I miss that? Grab the Rasa needs to be in the trash to play them. Oh, you're right. You're right. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, you're right. I should have brought other cards back. I feel like I need more draw for this to work. I do have a strong board. I have a 15 worth of power here. It's gonna be hard to stop, especially because he's out of his signature card. How do we add more draw to this deck? I don't think we really can easily. Yeah. Okay. Okay, she goes to 6, 7. 8. Can you get another 7 power? That's fine. Sure. Rasa dies here. I'm gonna reveal this now. I'm just gonna reveal it now because I don't want him to be alone for the when you're inventing alone. Oh wait, I didn't need to reveal it. I misplayed. I didn't actually need to reveal it. That was a misplay. Because I can remove that. Gee. Alright, we win. Oh man, we got it, boys! 1 win with Teemo. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's where was my draw? Here. Let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna hope I have enough draw. I want to try other decks. Inverted save this. New YouTube video coming out. Yeah, we'll see. I also don't know if she's S tier. I couldn't say that. I don't think he's anywhere close to S tier, but who knows? Ooh, Pike. Okay. Pike benefits from the Bandle tree. This is really good for draw. How many wins for Teemo had to come on? We'll see, we'll see. Okay, he's first, I'm guessing. Yeah, you should always go first when playing for that. Keep. I could have kept a deal 3 damage card. I think I misplayed. Yeah, I misplayed for sure. I for sure misplayed this game, dude. For sure. 100% misplayed. Oh, what a horrible misplay that was. I needed to keep a way to... Yeah. I needed to keep a way to kill his first unit. If he doesn't have a 2-drop, we're really good. But if he has a 2-drop, we're... Oh, what a nice top deck. So he's going to capture. We're going to play Wages of Pain into capture, if we can. It's a very good time. He should go for Grove, I think. Because that stops his entire discard package from working properly. You got it. Alright, what's his play? Discard creature into Recall, maybe? I'm actually going to discard my draw card, I think. I could discard Seal. Okay. Damn, I get that. Detonate, I like that. Somebody actually told me that's a very good card to run now with Aurora, and I agreed with it. I think it's very viable. All right. See it. Where's the bird? Show me the bird. I kind of like this more than this. Kind of like that. Is he gonna deny it? Hard bargain. Wow. I'm fine with that. Let's go here. I can capture both actually. I could capture both. Like, why not? Why wouldn't I capture both? I can hide 2 cards. Go for 2. And I really don't actually mind deramping here at all. I like this a lot. I like this play a lot. In Atlanta? No, I'm not playing Atlanta. He's in serious trouble right now. Reveal. Draw 2. He's gonna kill this off as well. He's gonna kill that off as well. Reveal. He loses a lot of tempo with this play. Interesting turn. I need to find units. I have a lot of units in this deck. Oh, it's so close to be able to be playable. I don't know what to play here, chat. I have no play. Do we just play timelines here? I think we do. These are both dead cards. He's low in mana. We rip it? We do. We're doing really decent. Bricked me? Alright. That's a really, really good card for next turn, by the way. That's such a sick card. So good with Rasa. Well, I have enough mana by recycling 2, though. 7, 3. I think I do. The deck. To deck. Push. Three. When I conquer a hold, you may play it from your trash. So this costs how much? This should cost -7. It should count itself, right? Am I wrong or right, chat? Does anybody know how much Rasa costs? Any thinking? I guess we play Rasa. It should count as self. Wait. Does Rasa count himself? I think it should. Yeah, it should. It should, because the cost is paid before you play him. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense to me. He does not. He does. Okay, we're absolutely confused here. He leaves the location he's being played from before costs are paid. How can you... You have to pay cost before you play a card. I've never seen a card played and then cost paid. Randy lost the Chinese regional to this exact rule. Okay. Frozen, you seem to know. Rasa's 4. Okay. People saying Rasa is 4 in my chat too. So I'll change play. You good? All right, we'll just do that. We'll just do that play instead. Okay. Got it. Unfortunately for him, if he uses his Pike signature spell, it doesn't work very well. That's fine with me as well. I'm good with that. Alright. Fine. I don't know how he's going to get rid of this battlefield. I really don't. Not going to be easy. I'm going to reveal. Do that. Let's see. I can't kill that. Rough or hold? Okay, right. Good point. Wait, I forgot. Oh, wait. I can play Rasa for a hold, too. He costs... He goes out, he costs 5. You want to play for 5? Do I want to play for 5? I don't know. I don't know if I want to play him for 5. Then I can't play this. Interesting. Yeah, I think I do. Where do I want to play him now? I think I want to play him in base. Surely. Pretty sure I want to play him in base. So I can contest the other battlefield. And we want to do this into hiding, into this, into hide this. I'm almost certain this is the right play. I did capture, right? Or what did he play? Stack deck is fine. I don't know how he's going to break into double Teemo. Vex is annoying because she has deflect, so if she was to dive here, she would burn my runes. Other than that, though. I'll eventually play timelines here, yeah. We're playing it probably next turn, I think. It's fine. Almost certainly be playing timelines next turn. I can play Teemo here. And I can recall him if I want as well. Okay. Sure. Who? Deck list. I just built it. I don't have the list right now anywhere. I just put the list together. Ride the wind. He's just dead. Defend first. Oh my god, I only hit 3. Chat, we only hit for 3. Chat, we got scammed. Holy shit, we hit for 3. That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky, dude. I should have hit in this. I misplayed. Shuffle. Oops. Wait. Okay. That was bad play by me. That's fine. It's fine. Alright. Rasa captures next turn. I get to replay units. Not a big deal. Conquer. Go to 5. Is there any reason not to play Teemo? Yeah, we play him every time. His hand. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Okay. And we pass here. He needs to get his Pike signature card. Even if he gets it, he can only kill one of the Teemos. 2 of the Teemos. The other one still lives. We get to use this to bring Teemo back. He needs to have double Pike signature card, and he can't have it because he top decked this, so. Okay. Falling Star. How's Falling Star gonna beat me, though? Got it. Okay, we got a 6 here. Draw one more. We get to play small Teemo. Guess we'll play him now. 1, 2. One, two. And that's it, right? We play this as an action. That's fine. I didn't get a point, right? I went to 6, right? Yeah. We're at the capture point. My lord. Oh man, dude, this is so much damage. It's so much damage. I mean, Falling Star kills 1, 2, 3. He kills all 4 Teemos with Falling Star, which is kind of sick. Turtle time? We're trying, man. We're trying. Go to 7. Draw a card. And nothing to play with that guy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 2. Hard bargain. Hard bargain for 4 mana. Is smart. Okay. 1, 2. Rasa here. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't pay. And I think that's enough power to win. I think we have enough power. I have 2 videos on YouTube about how good Pike is. I do. I win most of my games with Pike. I do quite well with him. Problem is, Pike's signature spell just kills everything, but then he doesn't have anything to attack with. I think he's cooked. Who knows, though? Who knows? I didn't have mana to play this guy. I think this is way better than this, though, because it works with Teemo as well. Is it just lagging you now? Yeah. Should be good now, though. People putting Pike on F tier on X feels so wrong. Pike is an F tier? Really? Really? F tier? I feel like hand hate Pike is decent. Especially if you tech for the decks you need in your sidebar. Like Detonate's really good. It draws you 2 cards or just gives cards to Aurora. Like Sig. Did you get it? Ready. Baron. Okay. Oh, nice. That's. Oh no, dude. Oh, that's funny. Now watch this. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Show me. I gotta see this, chat. Oh no! Oh no! That's funny. Intel. I'm getting intel. Yeah, the Rasas do a good job holding. I'm playing a super toxic Ezreal list that's just Pike, bounce, discard. Cooked. GG's. Your fault for not running my Pike list and running your own. Alright. Didn't get a single Pike spirit. All right, 2-0, boys. Garen is Garen tier. Aurora Garen is fun. You cannot be telling me. You stream cooked me. Yes, we did stream cook you. All right, you're going on YouTube, brother. It is what it is. I'm sorry, Swerp. Celebrate. Make a vid winning games with Garen. I don't know about that, brother. You're gonna be famous. Famous, I tell you. All right, GG's, man. Okay, let's go next. Next victim with our teamote list. Bro, I've had not one good downwell matchup yet. The downwell here is mainly for Auroras and stuff, or like dragons and all the annoying stuff. Oh my god, Grappler. I love you. I love you too, man. Or don't. I don't even know who you are, but still. Make it. That's nice of them, chat. See, why can't chat be as nice as this guy? Why can't you guys be as nice as this? Huh? Explain yourselves. Do you not feel ashamed? You guys pick on me, make fun of me. Look how nice people are on the internet. You could be one of them. Mom told you not to lie? Is there a specific matchup you want to see? Play whatever your heart desires. Actually, do you have any deck other than Kha'Zix or Pike? I just played Kha'Z and Pike. Okay. Get any other than those two. All right, let's do that. Let's do that, chat. Let's do that just to change things up a bit, because we already have Kha'Zix and Pike. If he's willing to play other decks, I'm down to do that. Go for. I still like Hyde. Good content maker. You won roll. All right, I'll let him win his roll though. Where's my cat? Your what? Cat statue? It's back there. Did you redeem it? Oh. I can show it in a bit. Remind me after the game. All right, he's first. Where's my mulligan? I have no mulligan button. To deck, bottom, and to. That's actually really good in this matchup. To deck, bottom. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, boys. He passes on turn 1. Okay. Let's go for. Versus Jhin. I think this is fine. Gonna go there. And let's do that. I'm gonna try to get 2 units here as fast as I can. This makes it really hard to recapture. And it makes it impossible to kill as well. So, fine. Double inverted timelines is so weird. It's a shame I have 2 of them. My hand's a little weird. But the early capture is important. He knows that's a Teemo. If you say so. Okay. It doesn't even die. It stays there. Okay. Wait. I'm confused. Why did he play that? Wait. You deal 2 damage? Okay. Why not just draw a card? Why not just draw a card? Oh, okay. Alright. Let me see. So I go to 2 points for holding. Go timelines. Draw 4. Make him discard 2 basically. Let's do that feels pretty good. This will protect him, and this is just always good overall. A good play by us. I'm very happy with that. Okay, double Jin is a little scary, honestly. Double Jin is actually very scary. Wait. Let's see. We have 4 mana. Got a 3, right? I'm pretty happy with that. He needs removal. He's set. I should be able to kill 1 Jin no matter what. Then the second Jin trades with the Teemo. You got it. Wait. Yeah, no, I always save this for here. I let him capture if he wants it. I don't mind. I don't mind the 1 point. That's fine with me. I just want to hold on to this spot for now. I'm already way ahead in terms of points. I could kill the Jin, but no, I'd rather keep. And she can just kill any Jin I want. Okay, sure. Good morning, Xcan. Xcanji. Good to have you with us. Alright, so first things first, we want to see his hand. Come here, hand. Tough. Yep. Ooh, that's nice. Over here. So, rock Teemo. Manage top cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. Oh my lord. Yeah. Dead. Excellent. Now we do reveal on Jin. Top cards. 4. Yep. 4. Damn, yep. It'd be like that, brother. I'm super heavy. Okay, you got it. He can react to that. It's fine. Let's see. Do we want this holding? Sure. Do I want this to hold? Probably not. Alright, he gets his stuff back. Okay. Big ramp by him. Tap. Hide. And I think we're good here. Now we definitely want to stay here. Because there's gonna be units that I hit with Teemo that don't die, and I need Wages of Pain for those. I need to find draw now. My main thing. If I don't find draw, I'm in trouble. Singularity kind of sucks. Thousand-Tailed Watcher. Okay. Manage top cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I hit for 3. That's so unlucky, dude. Reveal. Reveal. No. Okay. 1, 5. I guess he kills Evelyn as well. Recycle? What am I recycling? Did I not shuffle? Oh, wait. Yeah. There are 5 cards I did. Yeah, thanks. 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 7. That's unlucky. That was a bit of a low roll. 5, 6, 8. We can't kill Pike, I think. That was his current stat. Okay, he pays more. Frigid Touch. Times 2. 1, 2. 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're both dying here, right? Yeah. Am I understanding we're both dead here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. On other Jin. 4 damage. I'm out of cards. Unfortunately, we're out of cards, boys. Everything's dead, basically. Alright. We have a lot of draw. We have a lot of draw. We're fine. Really good. Draw 2. Let's see. 1, 2. Play Teemo here. Equip Teemo here. And I'm fine. We never play timelines yet. I think I want to go for this plus timeline some of the time. He's going to draw a lot of cards at some point. We got to wait for him to draw those cards. Why didn't somebody wake me to tell me Grab is playing Teemo? We're 2-0 so far. Because he still gets his damage through. Okay, Teemo's dead. Unfortunate. We're going to wait for this combo. That's our best play. He doesn't have enough points for us to be worried. We just want him to draw as much as he can. Got it. You want to make any change to the deck list after those matches? No, I'm pretty happy with what I'm playing so far. I'm quite happy with what I'm playing. Don't reveal, just use wages is better, I think. Alright, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. We go to 5 and we recall everything. I need him to ramp and draw and get as much cards as possible here. I need him to play more draw cards. Tried Lux with Blue Jin. No. No, I haven't. He could fit, though. I could see it fitting. Now we have a much better play, though. Now I don't know what to do. This is such a stronger play. 1, 2, 3. Tap. Bottom, deck, bottom. He's at 8. Where do we go? Discard, draw 4. Oops. Damn it! Damn it, chat! Look what he screwed me. I screwed myself, actually. So, I think we have to go for this one here. Right? No, we gotta attack this. That's 8 power. It's an 8 power push. All the muscle weight making him dumb. A lot of his spells are not action speed, so... Okay. That's fine, he goes to 4. I'm okay with that. Choose not to use Jin. I get that. That makes sense. It's smart not to use Jin there. I like not using him. He shall. Okay. I prefer not using Jin. I'm just gonna assume he has 4 floating power. It's fine. Alright, if he dies, I don't need to use Downwell. Alright. Kill that, I guess. I am a little worried now, though, I gotta say. I have to play it. I have to play this card. I don't have a choice. I can't play the Downwell. There are too many good cards. So I have to do 1, 2, 3 on that. That's huge. It's really good. And one of this guy. That pushes to 8. Would I want to equip Last Rites here? That's a very hard question to answer. I think I do. Want to equip it? Put it to, wait, I messed up. Wait, Rasa was at 10. Oh my god, I messed up. Rasa was at 10, dude. Rasa was at 10. They would have both died. I miscounted. I'm an idiot. Alright, whatever. Too late to change it. It is what it is. Too late to change it. It is what it is. Future Riftbound, what is the site that you were playing? He had 7. I didn't need to use Wages of Pain. That's the entire point I'm trying to say. Wages of Pain was unnecessary. Go for the capture. 5. Play. Go here, I think. I go to base with that. What do I do with these guys? Do I hide this ever? No, I don't think I do. He doesn't have any unit that I need this to be reaction speed at. You had 4 and 3, so you could have killed 1. Oh, that guy is 3? Oh, you're right. Yeah. My bad. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was 2. He's 3. Never mind then. It wouldn't have made a difference. Thanks. You can recycle float the power energy off the Drin trigger. Yes, correct. Okay. Sure. No problem. That's a bit annoying. Singularity goes really hard here. Okay. Sure. Is it 6? All right, so this guy dies. This never lives. He has to capture here, which I'm fine with. I don't even let him capture. I just kill it. I don't want him getting points because of really interesting play. That's fine. Okay, nice. We're in a great spot. Oh, we go to 6 here. Let's go tap here. I don't know. Tap. To deck. And to deck. Equip that. Push that here. 7. Pop off. It's a hard, I mean, it's just Rasa. Like this, I think. And I think it's just that, like this. I think we're good. Double GG. Boom, boys! 3-0. Timo with 3 different matchups. Game 2. If you have another deck, I want to try different matchups. All right, let's do one more deck. What do you guys think of the list? I think we built something pretty fun. Type 1 if you agree. Any really fun idea, believers, in chat? Sure. Ari should be interesting. Wait. New matchup, new roles. What you mean first? Yo, he's trying to cheat me, chat. He's trying to cheat me. Holy. I'm being cheated. Okay, never mind. Okay, you can be first. I rolled a 4. All right, whatever. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so bad. I'm not happy with this. Let's just keep both Rasas and just discard our hand very effectively. All right, he's first. I'm just gonna keep. I don't like sending Rasa to the bottom because he's just such a strong unit. All right, my boy. You defend here, reveal the top card if it's a spell. It's gonna be problematic. Wait, what? Oh. It's gonna be a problem. I don't know how to conquer this versus an Ari. He's just gonna outhold me. Well, it's Downwell, basically. I gotta just find Downwell, and we can win with that. That means we can't afford to deramp. That's the main thing here. Yeah. We just can't. Okay, that's the play. Yeah, we just look for Downwell very aggressively. Capture, if we can. Get a point. Tap. Hide. Get a point. I'm going to reveal Teemo and play another Teemo hidden, and I really don't want to throw away inverted timelines, but I mean, I just got to look for Downwell. It's just a Downwell game. Downwell will refresh all my Rasas back to hand. I can replay them, and then he can't recapture, depending on how much mana he has. He's just going to hold in one spot. So we're just going to be fighting for the hold. He got lucky to get Battle Tree over this, but it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Music? Is it gone? Oh, it is gone. Thanks. Anybody have the code or list? I just built it, so no, not really. We just put it together. So far, it's undefeated. But we'll have to wait and see. Why not best of 3 to test other battlefields? Lazy. I just want to try new matchups. Oh, wait, my turn? Oops. Let's see. Reveal. Hide. 1, 2, 3. On her. We just want to spend our hand. Fine. We honestly just want to spend our hand. That's all we really care about doing right now. And yes. And I do not want to discard Rasa. No green Ari at least. Yeah, that's the big good part about this. We're not getting screwed by green Rasa. And I want to play all these Rasas as fast as I can. These both cost 9, which is kind of rough. I can play them next turn, though. I can just play next turn Rust. It's fine. Sure. Like, there's no way he's running Windwall, is there? Go to 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Come on, Downwell. I might have to, like, I'm gonna play this no matter what next turn. I could have played him base. Blitz is a little bit annoying. You haven't triggered your battlefield. When you defend, I haven't defended. I've never defended, chat. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That. 1, 2. That. Okay. All right. I'm so screwed right now. Out of us hold. Weirdest game you ever played. Come on! Please, just find it. Find the time well, boys. Please. Please! Even with time well, my cards are kind of weak. Jesus Christ. 1 floating. 2, 3. Discard your hand. Draw. Okay. Sure. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Defy stops it. Okay. Defy stops it. Wait. You're right. Thanks. Come on! Bro! Why? Chat, I didn't even draw my draw cards. I didn't even draw my draw cards. What the frick? Oh my god, it's over. Well. That goes to 0. He needs to be able to not so fast this or he loses. Seven power, actually. Why? Well, he still draws 1, so we're kind of screwed. Seven. He has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I'm stunned either way. Unlucky. When you play me, you may return to the unit at a battlefield through unless you understand. To his hand. It's so cringe, dude. It's so cringe. Where is it? We need to do a big push next turn, dude. We're gonna lose otherwise. He's going to 6. I need downwill right now. Flasher just woke up. Brother, I need to be patient with me. Okay. Valmo I kill with both of these very often. Alright. Okay. Good. Come on, game. Please stop screwing me. Wait, give me the card, man! Where's my card? We're gonna lose. We are guaranteed losing this game, chat. Unless I can get really lucky here. 6. Bro. 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 Bro! What he has. His hand. Right, he doesn't have an answer. He literally doesn't have an answer. So this is 3, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Yes, 41 worth of damage. 41 versus 13. If I don't top deck it next turn, I lose. 41 versus 13. Wild Claw. That's tank. Yeah, if I don't top deck my card next turn, I just lose. I drew through half my deck. I should have found one by now, hopefully, but... that's literally the only card that wins this matchup. It's kind of sad. It's the card that we need for this matchup to win it. And we haven't found it. That's really sad. Yo, we found it. All right, listen. We found it. We actually might get out of this. Wait, I gotta figure out how to play this, though. Wait, how much is it gonna cost? How much is it actually gonna cost? Wait. I need to figure out what to play, though. Wait. Units and gears to their hand. How do I play Downwell here? I think I need to sacrifice some units first. I think I need to kill off all 3 Teemos here. I think. That's the only way to do it. Right? I think I need to kill 3 Teemos. That Rasa costs 0. Yeah. For the discard. Yeah, I need to discard the Teemos to get 10 cards in here. Yeah, I need 3 Teemos dead. Only 2. No, it's 9. Downwell goes to discard. Oh, true. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, you're right. I love Donwell, dude. What a card. I love you, Grappler. You know that? Wait, we haven't won yet, chat. We haven't won yet. Not over yet. No accelerate. Have you seen the green Azir deck yet? No, I haven't. Alright, let's see what he does. Gotta be careful how to play this. Can't. Battlefield only. I mean, it's not over yet. He can still stop us from conquering both. We definitely want to capture this to hide 2 units there. Maybe even 3 units there. Yeah, probably this and this. Let's see. Protect the king backline like Aurelia but with a Zir. I have not seen it now. That does sound cool though. But like, then are you not playing all the sand soldiers, or are you still doing that for like value early? I don't know. We draw a card in the first conquer. I could just play this, honestly, right? I don't think I play it here, though. I think I play it next turn. If he stops this, then I play it. I don't think I play it yet. Discard his 11 card hand. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna get defied very often. Like, odds of not having defy are pretty low. Well, actually, not that low, because we saw his hand recently. He had not so fast. Look at the content. We can get equipments, which is nice with this, to buff these guys out of range. We just need to conquer 1 and hold. I think holding is easier than conquering both. No. Yeah, I'm telling him he can't do it. Oh my god. But you can only play to places you have units. You don't have units there. I think you need to control the battlefield as well, right? I don't think you can do that, like, attack and just play her along with the attack, I'm pretty sure. I think you need to control the battlefield. Yeah, you do. Alright, we go draw a card here. That's a nice draw. At this point, we just do tap, play this here as well. Is there ever a reason not to play this? No. We play this every time now. Hide first. Yeah, I should have hidden first. You're right. Oops. I should have hidden first. That was a misplay. Yeah, I could have just... You know what, screw it. Yeah, sure. Sure, you're right. I should have hidden first. Wait, you're right. I can actually hide everything first. I can hide 2 of them first and then go. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything he can do. I don't think so. Reaction, yeah, but that was a misplay. That's exactly what I should have done. There's never a reason not to. And these are the most impactful units to hide, I think. I think this is more impactful than this, because he can't buff all of his units. Only Valma saves him. How does Vilemoss save him? Does it? I don't think he has enough damage with Valma. Like, he doesn't have the damage. You just drew into what you need next turn? Oh, man. All right. 4 of those. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to find as well. 1, 2, 3. Pop that down. Show to deck. To deck. I think I have to attack with both in the same time, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, I only attack with 1, I think. I don't know what his hand is. Alright, GG's. Holy! We made it back, boys! The Dunwell Top Duke. Woo! Holy crap. That was not easy. That was actually really, really hard. Oh my goodness. 4-0, boys, with this Teemo deck. 4-0. While playing a game. Man, that was nuts. Yeah, that was the only way we win it. I had to get the Downwell. And funny enough, like, a lot of the draw was at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, we pulled it off at the end. That's it for now. Thanks for games. That was fun. That was fun. For sure. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Marshall, do I want to run some games? Bring content, keep it up. Do I have time? Let me think. We have time. Let me have a look. Non-meta. Blue Teemo viable, set 3. He was fun to play. I mean, you guys have to admit that was kind of fun. Is he viable? Who the hell knows, bro? Who the hell knows? But you gotta admit, like, with just the amount of hidden cards we have, it feels nicer. Evelyn feels pretty good in the deck. Pike feels really good as a unit in the deck. Like, these are all solid, non-power cost units that you can actually play in your deck all of a sudden. Other than that, there's really not that much new in this list. I have the Downwell there. I have the triple timelines. These are all old cards. Like, how? It's not really that new. And it's really hard to take over, like, an already controlled spot. It's not easy. So I don't know. I don't know how viable it is. Monk doesn't fit. I don't think so. Which sideboard? I don't have a sideboard at the moment. I probably run a third Downwell in the sideboard for matches like that. That just like, especially like also like Volley Bear Dragons. This card literally destroys them. Side deck, I would probably consider running maybe Nocturne for some matchups that you just need more power early on. Like, for example, I don't know versus what. Anti-Aurora stuff, that's what Downwell is. Like, my idea with Downwell was if they play Aurora, I Downwell. Right? I wait for a few turns, I Downwell into timelines. They lose their Aurora, they lose all of their units. Right? All to their hand. Like, imagine they play Aurora, they summon 3-4 units, and then you Downwell all of that back. Not only is there Aurora back in their hand, not only that, but then you timelines it all out of the... Like, they have no cards left in the deck, and they have no Aurora in hand. That's a massive, massive play. I think that's how I would play versus slow Aurora decks. Just gotta be very careful not to burn your power so you can get to 11 mana. I do want more draw. I don't know how to get more draw though. I don't know how to get more draw. Wait. Oh, I can't. Hmm. Deck. Here's the problem. I really, really don't want non-hidden cards in this list. Because Teemo Strategist is what's winning us a lot of those games by hitting 4 to 5 damage. It's already, like, kind of like, look, that's already 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's already 8 cards that are non-hidden. That's why everything else is hidden, right? 9, 10. 10 cards. I'm on average hitting, like, 3.8 damage. I need to hit those 4s so often. I can even consider cutting seal. Like, cut 1 seal, maybe. Right? I don't think I can cut Rasa, and I don't think I can cut Downwell, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Progress Day? Yeah, but it's a card that, like, screws Teemo. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I cut seals. Maybe I cut 2 seals. Seal probably cuttable since you have some gold. I don't have much gold, though. And seals let me get to the point where I can play these big turns. They're really useful. They let me play Downwell into Rasa, for example, which is really nice. Because you can pre-tap the seal. Yeah, like, I don't know. Yo, yeah, Inverted is also not hidden. So I have too many non-hidden cards. I'm gonna have Code Deck. I actually think I have it in the builder here. So, yeah. Let me give it to you really quick. I actually just realized my builder's still open, so I'll give it to you, both you and YouTube. Yeah, Marshall, I'll play one game, Marshall, sure. Let's do it. Let me see. You sent me a code, you said? Reconnect. Alright. Let's see. What do we want to play, chat? What do I want to play? What do we want to play? Alright, guys. You guys, what do you want? What do you want to play? Any requests? Yo, Martin, thank you for the sub, buddy. Out of the list we have here, we're not gonna Vex? Alright, let's do it. Let's do our mono green Vex. I'm down. Let's make this man suffer. Let's make him suffer like he's never suffered before. Alright. Let's reveal. We are gonna make Marshall. Give me the 20! Bro! I hit a 1? No shot! No shot! No shot! Actually, this is actually a really good card, I think. I'm gonna keep 1 copy. Oh, that's so unlucky. It's so unlucky, dude. It's so unlucky. It's so unlucky. 2. This guy goes to 3, unfortunately. I don't know if I can beat him. Oh, wait, really? Really? I don't like that play at all. I think that's a bad play. I think that's a bad play. No cap. I don't think that's correct. Capture. Go to 1. And, pass. Forgot to pay the might cost. Okay. Sure. No problem. No cap says the almost 40-year-old. Listen here, brother. Listen here, brother. Almost 40, my butt. He's dead. I'm gonna delay the game as much as I can. We just want to delay this game as much as we possibly can. Does he have any accelerated units here? He's at 5. That. Oh no, not Daisy. No! That dies, I think. Okay. Scam. Fine. Six. She's at what? Capture. Damn it. Man, I keep spending mana on this BS, dude. I keep spending my mana. It sucks. Reveal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am happy to go with that. This being at 9 is a problem. It really is a problem. I need to find a buff for this. See what happens. How do I find a buff from it? I don't know where to find a buff. I mean, I need any buff will do. Wait. Damn it! Stop spending my stuff, bro. He's wasting my mana. Yeah, mana from Sona, yeah. I'm out. This is why I need green seals, dude. This is why we need green seals. Draw 2. Seven. I didn't find any seals. It's a scam. I didn't find any seals, boys. We're being scammed by this deck. Where's my... Like, I should have had this guy a while ago. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 8. He's spending on that. Wow. Damn it. Okay, I need a buff. Any buff. Okay, that works actually. He's at 6. I draw. 1, 2. I'm winning. I'm winning this game. This game is mine. This game is literally mine, chat. 1, 2. This. 1, 2, 3, 4. This. And pass. I'm winning this game. I'm winning the game. I'm winning this game. So go to 10. 11. He has 11 might. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Wait. Damn it. I actually can't equip it. Wait, I can't actually equip this. I actually can't equip it. Oh my god, I actually can't equip it. That's so cringe. Where are we at? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let me think. You'll just win the game. Wait, I didn't draw 2. I didn't draw 2, by the way. Yeah, +2. Move, draw, and I draw 1 more. Ooh, nice. Wait, you're playing +1 this turn. Wait. Also from Stella, move. So I can do this, and then this. I think that's the best play. I put this to 9, and I think I win the fight. Wait, do I win the fight if I put this to 9? Is that enough damage? Wait. Wait, do I just lose? Wait, did I just lose the game, chat? Wait, am I dead? Wait. Wait! I'm thinking! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 8 is what? 18. I think I can't win no matter what because you have more power at battlefield. I think I just lose. Yeah, I just don't have enough might at the battlefield, unfortunately. I just don't have the might, chat. You have charm? Wait. You're right. You're right. Wait. Wait. I'm at 6. Right? I need a charm. Who? I need a charm this guy. I need to charm Daisy. I need to charm the Daisy. I need to charm the Daisy, boys, because he goes to 8. Eight versus 9. Wait. Tap, sack, this. Okay. Take it back. Wait! You had 1 card! You have 2? Wait, he has 2 cards? Nah, bro, he's cheating, chat. What do you mean? Nah, stop. Nah. I'm replaying this. Judge? I thought he had 1 card. He showed you that. Nah, no. I'm watching the replay. Thank God I have all this. I don't know where he got a second card from. I don't know where he got a second card from. We're watching the replay. Replay right now. He magically made a second card appear. Bro, he was... Nah, dude. Wait. No shot. Wait. Yeah, where's the second card? Wait. No, that was... No, wait. Oh, my God. Wait. I'm up. Yeah, wait, where's the second card from? I'm so confused. He had 2 cards? Did you were undoing the move? Oh. I see. Oh, he did have 2 cards. He had 2
Yo,
cards,
Grab,
right?
been a while, loving the Rift content.
Thanks, brother. Thank you. Thanks, man. Yeah, we lose. It's over, boys. We lose. He literally only won because he went first. It is what it is. He got lucky. He won the dice roll. C'est la vie. You can't win them all. It'd be like that. You got charm Daisy to base. Wait, you can do that to base? Oh yeah, that wins. Never mind. I would have won. Chad, I would have won. I would have won charming DZ to base. Holy crap, I threw. I forgot you can charm to base. See, this is the thing. I don't play enough green. I need to play more green. But yeah, GG's Marshall. It was good, dude. Still had more might. No, not without Daisy. Without Daisy, you don't have more might. Not even close. I think you don't. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18. I had 19 might. I had 19. I don't know. Maybe you did. I don't think you had 19. No, you had like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15, right? Yeah, but I was defying friendship. If I want to get the other. Wait, so how much did I say I had? In playing Vex 2 with the same playstyle but set different cards. Purple Diana and Vex and the gear cost. I think Mono Vex is not the play. Mono Green. I think you play like a purple card or two, but I like the idea of like being able to just play green seals. It's also pretty useful. Alright, guys, I'm gonna call it here. That was a fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know how much you enjoyed the entire morality questionnaire. Guys, did you enjoy the early stream? Did you have fun in the first like 50 minutes when we were doing the test? I like that test. I think it was cool to talk about different topics. Where can I find your deck lists? I have no idea. I really don't know. Like on my videos on YouTube, they show the deck list. I haven't been making deck codes for them though. Maybe I should consider doing it. You are not online yet then. Got it. Let's target the Wild Claw every game because if he buffs Daisy, your spell just fizzles. Can't charm Daisy anyway because of the Wild Claw. Oh, true. Oh wait, no. Yes, I can because Daisy has more power than Wild Claw. But he could have buffed his Wild Claw to get above Daisy. Could he have though? Yeah, he could. Yeah, I guess. Anyway. Guys, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you again for watching. Thank you very, very much for watching the stream. Hope you have a good start to your weeks. I'm gonna go do my stuff, and I will see you all tomorrow for more Riftbound gameplay. It was a pleasure. Thanks, everyone. Have a great Monday. You too. Thank you, Flay. All right. And by the way, before you go, in case you want to, we are sending Discord links every single end of stream. I should do that before saying goodbye because already like 30% of people left. But if you want to join our Discord, we're getting more and more active. There's the link. We have good moderation. It's a friendly environment. If you guys want to trade, talk about deck lists, talk about anything at all, really, that's the place to be. So you're more than welcome to join us there. It's a good place just to say hi off stream. And I usually respond like if you at me as well. All right. But no pressure. You can join today or you can join tomorrow. Either one's fine. Later, friends. Have a great one. Peace!